Hi there, it's Beauty Junkie. Welcome to my channel. Today we are getting into some really amazing candles. I have 4 candles to tell you about. 2 are from Boy Smells, 1 is from Cire Trudon, and 1 is from Carriere Freres. These are a little bit more on the mid to high end price range of the candle world. I did purchase these from Candle Delirium, which is a website that houses a whole bunch of different candles and fragrances and other goodies. This is the matches that I received from them. Very cool. So the candles I will be talking about specifically today that are from Boy Smells are Cinderose, Kush. I believe Kush is one of their classic candle scents. Cinderose, I think, is also pretty popular. I'm not really sure. The candle from Cire Trudon, this is the most expensive one and largest. This is the Gabriel holiday candle, but they sell it all the time now. It used to be limited edition, now available anytime. I wasn't aware that this is going to come in the gold and green packaging. Normally, Cire Trudon comes in just a regular dark green glass packaging. So this is a very special looking candle for me. And the Carriere Freres candle I picked up is the tomato one. And this one is always sold out, so I'm very excited to finally get this one. Why am I into them? I've always been into like fire, that little pyro in me. But you know, I guess for the longest time I didn't really buy candles, maybe a random one at Target. And then I kind of got into making my own, which I haven't done in a long time. And then I was like, I'm just going to make my own. I'm not going to buy these expensive candles. But then I got into some really amazing pricey candles. So it just took off from there. And I've really enjoyed exploring all these different brands at different price points. So I'll start with the more affordable candles, but for most people they're really pricey for the amount that you get. But they aren't bad. Is the Boy Smells brand. They have a wide variety of scents. 8.5 ounces is the standard Boy Smells size, 240 grams. These are made in Los Angeles. This is the packaging. I don't know why Cinderose looks like this. There's no words on it except for at the bottom. And this is Kush. They do have a few offshoots of Kush. They have like Cowboy Kush now, but this is the regular one. Cowboy Kush is cannabis, suede, white musk, tulip, and amber. These candles have coconut and beeswax blend. So that is that. And then Kush Cinderose, I have to read off the website. It's also right on the front. So Cinderose is rose, tuberose, oak moss, and smoke. I love tuberose, I love smoke, so this one really appealed to me. So these are both $32 at Candle Delirium. Candle Delirium does do sales. They had a 4th of July sale. They'll send you offers if you're a new customer. You can get like 15 to 20% off your entire order. Sometimes there's not really any exclusions. I got one of those coupons, so I stocked up on a luxury candle like this that's over $100 so I could get some money off. But back to Cinderose and Kush. These smell, I have to be honest, these smell a little bit lackluster to me on the cold throw and hot throw. Kush, I obviously expected a more in-your-face marijuana cannabis smell. I get a little bit of that gritty earthiness, that weed smell, but it's very slight. It has a slight sharpness to it, but I just want more from it. I think overall this is like a pleasant smelling candle. I mean, a lot of people don't want their house or whatever to smell like weed. But if you do enjoy that and you do want your place to smell like that, this isn't quite going to give you that. It's going to give you a little cleaner, slightly floral vibe along with it. Yeah, I think because there's white musk and amber, it kind of smooths out that weed smell. But yeah, I was a little bit disappointed. I wanted it to be a little bit more quintessential what you think of cannabis. It's not a bad scent. I don't think I smelled this in person, I probably wouldn't have picked it up because it's not enough for me. But I will burn it. I will enjoy it. Cinder Rose is really rosy more than anything else, and I think that also sort of disappointed me because I want more tuberose, because that's a note that I really love, and I want more smoke. I like a fireplace candle, so I was expecting, you know, obviously some rose in here, but just more of those other elements when I smell this. And the hot throw of these, I mean, they're fairly decent, like they do project, but I just felt like I smell mostly floral from these, which is fine. Just not quite what I wanted it to be. But this is a range of candles that I will continue to probably dive into. I might slow down for a little bit. My first candle from them, which I really loved and kind of encouraged me to get more, is St. Al. This is still my favorite. It's just a little, it's more sandalwood and it's very prominent and it's just very smooth. And sandalwood isn't like as, I think kind of rounds out some of the flowery notes. And this isn't like flower centric, and that's why I like it, because you kind of get tired of flowers after a while. So this one is sandalwood clay, clove flower, oud, and ylang ylang. It's a beautiful combination. I did a video with this previously, but just wanted to note that St. Al is my favorite. Let's get into the luxury Cire Trudon. So this guy looks really big, and here is the box for it, which is quite holiday-y and gorgeous. Didn't know I was going to get this packaging either. But it has like cactuses and just different really pretty gold elements on here. Has the special gold labeling, has Gabriel, which is the name of this candle. And this one I believe is 270 grams, which I don't think is that much more than this one, except it looks a lot larger. This is 9.5 ounces, so it's an ounce more than this one, but more than double the price. 4.25 inches tall, 3.5 inches wide, one wick. I really love this one. It is it's holiday, but it's not in your face. Typical holiday burns really nicely. Very comforting, like a warm hug. It's not too gourmandy or like cookie smelling or like forest or pine tree smelling. It's really good. So this one is a limited edition scent, but it has established itself as one of Cire Trudon's most popular fragrances. It's woody, has candied chestnuts, fresh birch, with smoky cashmere and moss. I do get that chestnut vibe, slightly sweet, kind of spicy, but fairly spicy. It's just a really nicely well blended holiday candle that is just super comforting. It's not like that regular pumpkin spice or Christmas scent. It is gorgeous and a crowd pleaser in my opinion. I think a lot of people are going to be happy with this one. It does sell out quite frequently. Gabriel, it does come in different sizes. Cire Trudon has like 4 different sizes. But this is kind of the standard size. The smaller one is like a votive, which is like $50 for a votive. This is 110, but like places like Candle Delirium, they do offer discounts. So check that out. I really love this one. I do have 2 of Cire Trudon's other scents. They're all fabulous. I really like this brand so far. I didn't try this out before I got the big one, but no regrets. And look at this packaging. I mean, so Cire Trudon has very specific instructions with burn time, so you want to pay attention to that to increase the life of your candle. The last one I have to show you is this tomato one, which you may think, tomato, that's weird. If you've ever smelled a real tomato plant, it has a very distinct smell. Obviously earthy, herbally, vegetable-y, right? If you've ever smelled like a heirloom tomato or something, just really ripe and fragrant tomato, that is what this smells like. But the plant smells very distinct and green in its own way. So this is like the normal size for this brand, Carriere Freres. This is 6.7 ounces, 3.5 inches tall by 3 inches wide, 50-hour burn time. So smaller than the other candles I've shown you. This one is $54, so again, expensive, but less than Diptyque. So this, between like these three brands, this is like the middle of the road. This is on the lower end. Oh my gosh, this smells so good. So I will say, like, I love the cold throw in this, and it took a while after the first, when I was first burning this down. I've only burned this once. It took a while to like fill the room with the tomato smell. Like I had a full melt pool before I really got like that strong tomato scent. So you just got to give it a little bit, give it a chance, and it will fill up your room with that nice tomato smell. I just think it's really unique and fresh and different, and I love it. So anytime I see a tomato candle, I want to pick it up now. But this is really good quality. It smells really natural. It's not like fake tomatoes. I don't know if I've ever smelled fake tomatoes, but it just smells real. And that's always what I'm looking for in a candle, a real duplicative smell. But the notes in here are, I am pretty sure just tomato. It says, the tomato, a berry of the Solanaceae family, is one of the most popular fruits in the world. Few people know that it was first grown in South America and that its name comes from the Inca tomate. Sweet and fleshy, whether in the fruit basket or a veggie pot, the tomato agrees with our palates, but not all palates agree on how to pronounce it. I say tomato. So Carriere Freres is a vegetable wax. They say it allows them to burn slowly and neatly. I know some of you have preferences on the types of waxes, so I'll go back to Cire Trudon and let you know what they are made out of. So the Cire Trudon is also made of pure vegetable wax. I believe these brands are like cousins, like same company, but just offshoot. Both vegetable wax. And this is coconut and beeswax blend. So if you want something a little bit, I don't know, some people insist on soy, a little bit cleaner, help, less nasty smoke. But I will say, if you're worried about smoke on any type of wax, make sure you trim your wick before every burn. And really pay attention to like taking care of your wick and melting things properly. So if you want to avoid smoking, make sure it's always in the center, pointed straight up. If you see like this heavy like clumping on the wick, that's not great. This probably means I burned it for too long. So even while it's burning, these candles probably need to be trimmed. Like if you just let this go for hours, it's not great for the candle. You want to pay attention to instructions. They usually say like, the first time burning, only burn for 1 or 2 hours, then burn it out. But you just want to make sure the wax melts all the way to the edge every time you burn. You don't really want to let it only burn halfway and then burn it out. It's not great. The main thing is to keep it nice and trimmed. Don't move the wax, don't move the candle while it's burning. Don't blow it out so that wax goes everywhere. All of that stuff affects smoking. Sometimes it's just a fact that some candles smoke faster and easier than others. If you see a really tall flame, lots of smoking, go ahead and burn it out. Try trimming the wick. Get a special wick trimmer. If you're worried about wax spilling everywhere when you blow it out, you can get a candle snuffer to, extinguish the flame. And that kind of controls how, what happens to the wax. There's all these tips and tricks. I do plan on doing like a candle safety, candle tip video in the future to help you guys out. But let me know your thoughts on these candles. Have you tried anything from this brand? What do you recommend for folks? Please comment below. And let me know if you want to see anything specific from these brands. Also comment below. If you like this video, click the thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye guys.